99% of rich people you see are actually broke. Here's the $47 million secret they don't want you to know. Picture this: two neighbors. One drives a $300,000 Ferrari. The other drives a 2019 Toyota Camry. Who's the millionaire? If you pick the Ferrari guy, you just failed the wealth test that 97% of people fail. The Camry driver. He's worth $4.7 million. The Ferrari driver. He's 3 payments away from bankruptcy. And this isn't some made-up story. This is literally happening on every street in America right now. You've been programmed since birth to believe a lie so devastating, it's keeping entire generations trapped in financial slavery. Every Instagram post, every YouTube flex, every motivational guru has been feeding you the same poison, that wealth is about what you can buy. But here's what nobody tells you: wealth isn't what you drive. It's what you could buy but choose not to. Morgan Housel studied 20,000 millionaires for his book that sold 5 million copies. His discovery: the average millionaire drives a car that's 4 years old, lives in a house worth less than $400,000, hasn't bought a new watch in a decade. Meanwhile, the guy posting Lamborghini pics, he's usually leasing it, the mansion in the background, rented for the photo shoot. You know that sinking feeling when you check your bank account after the weekend? That anxiety when an unexpected bill hits? That voice saying, "I make good money, why am I still living paycheck to paycheck?" That's not your fault. That's the system working exactly as designed. Today, I'm exposing the 3-phase wealth protocol that the quiet millionaires use to build empires while everyone else builds debt. No fluff, no motivational BS. Just the raw mathematics of how money actually multiplies when you stop trying to look rich and start becoming wealthy. Fair warning: if you're emotionally attached to your lifestyle, if you need the validation of strangers, if you measure success by Instagram likes, close this video now. What I'm about to share will make you uncomfortable. It'll make you question every financial decision you've ever made. Phase 1, the income multiplication effect. Your job is a drug dealer, and you're the addict. Harsh. Let me prove it. Your employer gives you just enough money to survive until the next hit, your next paycheck. Miss one dose, and you're in withdrawal bills, unpaid, stress mounting, desperation setting in. They've got you hooked on a substance called salary, and like any good dealer, they know exactly how much to give you to keep you coming back without ever getting free. Here's the mathematics nobody teaches you. If you earn $75,000 a year and save 10%, it would take you 100 years to become financially free. But if you create just 3 additional income streams averaging $1,000 each per month, you cut that time to 12 years. Add passive income. You're free in 7. Let me tell you about James, a 34-year-old accountant making $85,000. Solid income, right, wrong. After taxes, rent, car payment, and life, he saved maybe $500 a month. At that rate, he'd retire at 67 if he was lucky. Then James discovered something. His 40 hours at work were just 24% of his week. He had another 128 hours he was wasting. So he did something radical. Monday, Wednesday evenings, built Excel templates for small businesses, $2,000 per month. Saturdays, created an online course teaching accounting basics, $1,500 per month. Passive after month 3, invested both income streams into dividend aristocrats paying 4.2% annually. 18 months later, James's side incomes exceeded his salary. His investments generated $800 per month. If his job disappeared tomorrow, he'd survive. That's not wealth. That's power. The brutal truth: every single day you rely on one income source. You're one email away from poverty. Every additional stream you create is a moat between you and financial destruction. But here's where 90% of people fail. They think multiple income streams means working 80-hour weeks. Dead wrong. It means building systems that generate money whether you show up or not. The difference between the wealthy and everyone else isn't work ethic. It's that the wealthy build assets while everyone else builds resumes. Phase 2. Think like a producer, not a consumer. You've been programmed to be a consumer since birth. Every advertisement, every social media post, every limited time offer is designed to trigger your consumer brain. Get $1,000 in your account, and what's your first thought? New gadget. Weekend trip. Upgraded wardrobe. That's consumer thinking. And it's exactly why 78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Producer thinking is different. A producer sees $1,000 and asks, how can I turn this into $1,500? It's like being handed seeds and choosing to plant them instead of eating them. The consumer gets immediate satisfaction but stays hungry. The producer waits, waters, and harvests a crop that feeds him for months. I watched my friend Jake learn this the hard way. At 28, he was making $75,000 a year but always broke. Why? Because every raise meant a lifestyle upgrade. New car lease, bigger apartment, fancier vacations. Then his company downsized. With zero savings and maxed credit cards, he moved back with his parents at 30. Now Jake's rebuilt, but this time he saves 40% of his income and invests it. Same salary, completely different mindset. He says the best purchase he never made was that BMW he almost leased. Phase 3, create your freedom formula. Here's the million-dollar question nobody asks. How long could you survive without working? Most men measure wealth wrong. They count dollars, but real wealth is measured in time. If you stopped working today, how many months could you maintain your lifestyle? 3 months. 6. None. That number, that's your real wealth score. The magic happens when your passive income exceeds your expenses. Imagine having $50,000 invested, earning just 1% monthly. That's $500 per month forever without lifting a finger. If your expenses are $500 or less, congratulations, you've achieved financial independence. Not because you're rich, but because your money works harder than you do. Consider this. Warren Buffett has a 22% annual return. Jim Simons has 66%. So Simons must be richer, right? Wrong. Buffett is worth 10 times more. Why? Because Buffett started investing at 11 years old, while Simons started at 50. The lesson: it's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. Every day you wait to start investing is literally costing you millions in compound interest. The difference between having $1 million to manage versus $1 million to spend. One creates perpetual wealth. The other creates temporary pleasure. The 90-day wealth tracker system, what gets measured, gets multiplied. Here's a reality check that'll hit harder than your morning coffee. Most men have no idea what their net worth actually is. They know their salary, their car payment, maybe their credit card balance, but their actual financial position. Complete blind spot. It's like trying to get in shape without ever stepping on a scale or looking in a mirror. The 90-day wealth tracker isn't just about writing numbers, it's about creating undeniable proof of your progress. Every 90 days, you calculate your total assets minus your debts. That number. That's your financial truth. No BS, no excuses, just raw data. I started tracking my wealth this way 5 years ago. First entry, negative $12,000. Student loans, credit cards, car note, I was drowning. But something powerful happens when you see that number. It pisses you off. It lights a fire. Fast forward to today, and that tracker shows 6 figures in assets. Not because I got lucky or inherited money, but because I couldn't hide from that number anymore. Every 90 days, I had to face it. And every 90 days, I made damn sure it was higher than before. Your wealth grows in direct proportion to the attention you give it. Ignore it, and it ignores you. The compound effect. Your secret weapon Einstein called compound interest, the 8th wonder of the world, and most men never harness its power. Think compound interest is boring. Let me blow your mind. If you invest $500 monthly starting at 25 with a 7% annual return, you'll have $1.3 million by 65. Start at 35, you'll have just $610,000. Those 10 years of procrastination cost you $700,000. That's not a typo. That's the price of waiting. Compound interest is like rolling a snowball down a mountain. At first, it's tiny, barely moving. But give it time, and it becomes an avalanche that nothing can stop. Your money starts making money, then that money makes money, creating a wealth multiplication effect that seems almost magical to those who don't understand it. My colleague Tom learned this lesson painfully. At 45, he realized he had nothing saved for retirement, while his younger brother, who started investing at 22 with just $200 a month, was already semi-retired at 40. Same family, same opportunities, but one understood compound interest and the other thought he had time to catch up. Spoiler alert, you can't outrun compound interest. You can only start now or regret it later. Let's cut through the noise and get real about what you just learned. You discovered the 3 phases of wealth building. First, creating multiple income streams so you're never dependent on one source. Second, shifting from consumer to producer mindset and building that crucial emergency fund. Third, investing for compound growth until your passive income exceeds your expenses. You learned about the 90-day wealth tracker that forces you to face your financial reality. You saw how compound interest can either make you rich or leave you behind, depending on when you start. But here's the bottom line. You now have the exact blueprint that separates the wealthy from the wannabes. The question isn't whether this system works, it's whether you'll work the system. Your one-step challenge starts right now. Open your phone's calculator and add up your net worth. Every asset you own minus every debt you owe. That number you see, that's your starting line. Screenshot it. Because 90 days from now, if you apply even half of what you learned today, that number will be higher. And 90 days after that, higher still. The choice is yours. Keep living for the weekend, trading time for money, pretending to be rich while staying broke, or start building real wealth that compounds while you sleep.